much?
Yeah.
We do out, I guess.
I hear y'all get fired up every time we make good plays. It cracks me up, but I talk to my buddy I work with. You can't tell there's no bias, can you?
I'm like, I mean, well, my coach knows.
Right. Oh, yeah. There's some boys out here.
Yeah.
Jose.
Long time left out. It's having
Hey, Coach. Hey, you go.
Pretty good. You
Doing great. Doing great.
saw Davey in a couple.
He's ain't going to dead.
Yeah, him and Max Miller.
How good God.
Lord works in mysterious ways. You know what? It's funny because I'm telling you, Lord. Walk up here. Nobody is. It's a kill on this thing right back in the game. While we reach the dog, standing right down there. We want to double off. And just remember, the thing is, not remember. And man, it was 15 minutes later, I started thinking about it again. I thought, well, hey, check this out. 20 minutes later, just a while ago, I'm sitting there thinking about it again. I don't know how that thing was. Ain't that the truth? Go work in mysterious ways, oh boy. 20 minutes, we could get going. JB checking the pulse of Bremen Nation, I guess. Not that one of the pies.
I ain't McDonald's for 20 years, and I know when I leave the company, one also
How good's all they had? That's all they had, so that's what I bought.
Oh, yeah.
Who's next? Darcy? Somebody?
Jackie wants back. I'm not to leave. Sorry.
How you doing? Look for your weapon. Back this side up. Looking up out there. Alright. I'd rather be on right here.
Hey, Billy. Billy back. Hey, work out low. We're going to get in the fire.
Oh, Lord. I believe I'm going to walk down yonder what they have in these stations.
As I said, I thought a Frito pie sounded pretty decent.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to tell you. Mikey, you want anything?
No.
Sure. I hope you don't think
Hey, Billy. You got anywhere I can plug my phone in down there, you think? Is he?
Down there?
Yeah.
Probably down there. I don't see no plug here though.
Maybe. Yeah, man, just a candy bar.
Tell him I want something.
Jimmy's headed that way now. I'd get a Frito 5, but I'll get one half down.
Tell him I want a piece of candy bar.
Get 2 candy bars. 2 me and Mike both candy bars.
Please.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're at the point of our song. Followed by the
Yeah, leave it fresh.
Attention to the young Hornet fans, if you'd like to participate in tonight's tunnel run, please make your way towards the tunnel located in the west and west.
That's my man up there. Your what? My man. You like that?
And between every order or whatever, you hand it to me, then I'll plug it back in so we make sure. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got an extra plug. There you go.
Hello. your shirt. I seen you. I see the fence. This is a fence. The field?
They didn't have no prices down. They just had the name of what it was. They said we got 10 minutes. I'm gonna go next week.
You boy with me, let me buy food.
Nope.
What's the password to the computer?
It's imagine the capital I, then it's instead of an E, it's a 3.
That's so weird. Okay. Now what did you want?
Lower matchup,
Okay.
bottom matchup, whatever I call it.
Here come the Hornets.
Yeah.
Set it, turn it off, and then come here and plug it in a different Yes, sir, turn it off. Just the transmitter, just the and then come down here and I'm gonna get
Do you want me to take it to Sam? So he doesn't have to go up and down? Do you want me to just leave this here? Seb, right here?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise and lead the town. We'll have our students up here, followed by the national anthem.
Just tell them to try those. I don't know. I mean, they fit, but I don't know if they're going to run any cooler or not.
Father in heaven, we ask the lesson of the game we are about to love. Give everyone the courage to play the game in a manner which by our words and our actions are pleasing to you, Lord. Let everyone enter into the competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and respect for each other. I pray safety unto everyone on and off the field, and as everyone travels home. In Jesus' name, amen.
by Tony Lee. Number 10, Noah Mayer. Captain, Brewers Hornets. Number 7, David Johnson. Number 11, Carter Harris.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's broadcast brought to you by BIM Bomber Productions. I'm Jerry Braddock, along with my partner Lance Luttrell, and woo, it's been a long 2 weeks to say the least without Brahma football.
What you talking about, JB?
Fired up to be back here this evening as your Paul Pewitt Brahmas travel east to take on the Hooks Hornets. Pewitt coming off their bye week, of course, with a 1-3 record, facing off against Hooks with a 2-3 overall record, and of course they started their district play last week with a win over Redwater.
This is where it starts counting that right here, Jerry. Make that next season, you got to start producing now.
That's right.
I'm looking to see if that hard preseason schedule is going to pay off for us here.
Big time matchup tonight for district.
Yeah. We won it and won it.
All right, so looks like we're going to start on offense tonight.
Yeah, we won it and won it.
Get our first look here at this offensive unit here for Pewitt coming off the bye week, of course. We had talked about that some in the pregame, how important it was going to be. Hopefully we get some of these penalties cleaned up, some of these mistakes that we've had, self-inflicted mistakes. Get off to a crisp start here is what I'm looking for.
Maybe a few of the bumps and bruises got healed up over the bye week. Everybody's healthy coming into this week, I hope.
Yeah, that's right. Your legs ought to be feeling a lot better than they have in a couple of weeks.
Right. And you know, these still are 15 and 18-year-old high school kids, and they know who they're playing. They know the difference between slime and hooks, you know.
That's the thing. That's what we're looking to carry over is the toughness and the resolve that we had in the preseason schedule. Carry that over into district play.
Right.
That's the whole point of scheduling that preseason right there.
Yes, sir.
Now, from what we've seen on hooks on film, they're a pretty good group of kids.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, they beat Winsboro, of course, who beat us.
Yeah. They're going to be rough. We're going to have to play. Let's put it that way.
That's right. They've got a pretty talented quarterback.
Yeah.
Jalen Woodside, of course, transferred from Pleasant Grove.
Number 30, the running back's a good-looking kid.
That's right. Back deep to return for the Bulls, Amari Johnson and Eric Morris. This is a pretty good kick, fielded right about the 20 by Amari. Looks for some room, makes a cut. He's got daylight in the middle right there, and barely dragged from behind, fumbles it. No signal yet from the official. And we're going to have a turnover on the opening kickoff.
Surely not.
Looks like the offensive line. Oh, here we go. So turnover on the opening kickoff, and you got to hate that right there. Just as we were talking about it, a good return there, looking to go from the beginning, and then of course he fumbled it there late.
He'll be all right, baby. He'll make it up for it.
All right, so we're going to get our first look at the Pewitt defense after the bye week then. Hooks, we know they're going to come out in a spread attack.
Yeah.
Quarterback's a talented kid.
He don't run it just no whole bunch. He does some, but not just no whole bunch.
That's right, he's got a good arm, but he's a little inconsistent. False start right there by the Hooks Hornets, and that's going to back them up.
Yeah, if film be true, JB, they're going to bobble a snap here sometime tonight, one time or another. Handoff exchange between him and number 30.
Yeah, I think that's what me and you were talking about. They've had at least maybe 2 fumbles in every game that we've watched.
Yeah. You know, they're a different bunch. They got their talented receivers hurt over there.
So here we go. Woodside takes the snap, throws it over in the flats. That's going to be completed. Caught by number 9, Matthew Hayes.
Number 8, DeAndre Hillen on the stop of the Bulls. That's just that stand up and throw it out there and let your players make a play in space.
That's right, get your athletes in space. So here we go. Hurry up attack here for the Hooks Hornets as they line it right back up. 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Walls. He's got a crease. He's going to be chased from behind. He's not going to be caught. And Hooks is going to come out on their opening drive after the fumble on the kickoff, and they're going to take a 6-0 lead here with 11 minutes, 36 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
I don't think that's the way we drew it up, baby.
That's not the way you drew it up to come off the bye week right there, for sure.
No, sir. 2 plays, 50 yards, turnover.
And that right there, that's the Keyshawn Walls that you were talking about, and he's just a sophomore. Remember, we had remembered him. He played some last year at Sam Parker.
30 was just a freshman last year? Wow.
Good-looking kid.
The boy's a good-looking kid.
he may be rough for the next couple of years.
Maybe.
Extra point attempt, snap is back, kick is up. It's going to be good, and Hooks is going to take a 7-0 lead early here in the first quarter.
Well, JB.
Well, if you were drawing up a script to see how the Bulls were going to, you know, react to adversity, this is the one right here.
Here it is.
And, you know, that's kind of the double-edged deal of it when you've got a great returner like Amari Johnson is, right? You want him to catch it, and you want him to go and do all he can do.
Right. Oh, yeah.
You know, he's the kind of kid, he's liable to take this next one back.
Yeah, you don't want him to fair catch this one. You know what I'm saying? You want him to return it again.
If you're any of these district opponents, if you've got any film on him, you're not kicking it to him.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they kicked it to him on the first kick.
Let it roll in that wet grass down here.
Right. Oh, we're going to be just fine, JB. Hey, I love it when they think they got a chance. I love it when they think they got a chance.
Well, like I say, let's see how we react right here.
I hope they kick it back to 11, what I'm hoping.
Johnson and Morris are back deep to return for the Bulls. It's going to be a high pooch kick near the sideline. And that one's going to go out of bounds. That's going to give us pretty good field position to start things off right here.
Yes, sir. I guess you go ahead and take the penalty in the field position right here.
So me and you, we're going on watching all these Paul Pewitt games that we've had and developing our relationship. What's the question when we look at anybody facing our offense?
Can you stop the dive?
Can you stop the dive? Can you stop the slot?
Yep.
We know Hooks has got a loss versus New Boston, and they run wing tee stuff similar to us, not the same exactly, but we've seen they had a little bit of trouble with it.
Yeah, New Boston had some success running trap on them, a lot of traps on them. Hey, they're going to make them kick it back.
They're going to make them kick it again.
Yeah.
Is that Coach Dorsey there having a little faith in his return team?
Yes, sir. Showing a little faith in his returner is what he's doing.
Well, it's not a bad idea. I mean, considering how their coverage was on that first kickoff.
Right. Oh, yeah, he had a big lane down through there.
Make them tackle you.
I never did see the ball come loose. I don't know how. Did somebody knock it loose or?
You know, he got dragged from behind by his jersey. I don't know if he got punched out there kind of from behind, you know.
I was looking ahead to see what was opening, what was in front
There
of him.
wasn't much. There was only a kicker in front of him.
Yeah, no, it was, yeah. He was going to the house with it.
So here we go. Hayes set to kick for the Hornets. This is going to be fielded by Mekhi Perry. Cuts up. It's going to take a host of Hooks Hornets to bring him down.
He had two hands when that football, didn't he? He had that sucker wrapped up.
Good job to field that kick right there by Mekhi.
Oh, yeah, that's a hard pitch. Hey, JB, we don't have that other microphone, so we ain't hearing that other noise. Can you hear me?
So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 38. Green takes the snap, hands it off to Hill up the middle. And my, DeAndre Hill looks fresh coming off the bye week.
That's a good start right there.
That's it right there. That's what we wanted to see. Looks like we just lined up and went on quick on that one right there. Didn't have a long cadence.
Not at all.
And Noah Mayo brings the play in.
Ooh, I love these Friday nights, JB.
Man, it feels good to be out here. It's the 1st of October.
Yes, sir.
Officially fall. Football season's here in full effect. DeAndre Hill takes it over on the left side. Bursts through the line of scrimmage. And it's going to take 2 or 3 Hornets to bring him down. And he surges into Hooks territory. Tackled right about the 26-yard line. Whew. And that man had some burst and acceleration on that one. Did you see that one?
Yes, sir. Now it's blocking up front by the left side of the line.
You told me you liked how he looked early tonight. Looked like he was good warming up.
Yeah.
Had a little energy to him.
Had a good feel to him.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Bulls. Green, under center, keeps it, looks for room on the right side. He's going to be eventually wrapped up and tackled for a gain of close to 3 yards or so.
Stay ahead of the chains, baby. Stay ahead of the chains.
Yep, that's something we've got here in our notes right here. You know, we're looking at this Pewitt offense as we go into district play. It's interesting because the last couple of preseason games that we played, we had more, pro formation, 2 wide receiver split than we've seen in a long time. So that was a question. How much is the quarterback going to run it? How much is he going to throw it? Just over 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Green takes the snap, hands it off to Hill again. Kind of zigzags his way back and forth there.
JB, if the big fellas are moving folks like they are up front, that Green may not have to throw it that one time.
Do you think we're carrying some of that physicality over from playing teams like Solana, Winsboro, Mount Vernon?
Has to be. Like I talked about, been talking about all week, this is the first week that we play somebody that goes both ways like we do.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's right. We counted their kids. They had, what, 22?
yeah.
So here we go, 3rd and short. Green's going to hand it off to Tavian Brown. Lowers his shoulders. And after a physical run, he's going to have a first down.
Move them like that.
I kind of talked about that a little bit too. You know, Tavian's one of the players that I like. You know, plays that halfback and strong safety position right here. Looking for him to have a strong opening here to district play.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he's a key piece to the puzzle we have.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Ball right about the 15-yard line. Green's going to ride Hill, keep it. He's going to be run out of bounds.
It looks like they may be trying to stop that instead of loading up to stop the quarterback going around the corner instead of the dive. Green hadn't had much room neither play. He's ran the ball so far.
Yeah, that's right. You know, we got to look for your feature back right here, DeAndre Hill. I think you got to put the load on him down here in the red zone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now look here, they've only went. See how they got the D-line split out? Maybe trap right here would be a good call. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Hill. Dragging Hooks defenders.
Maybe a man on a mission this season, JB.
You got to have it down here. Got to have it. Like I say, you got to look to go to your, all-star fullback right there. Get him in the end zone.
3rd and 6. We got 2 downs to get it, I'm sure.
That's right. We're in 4-down territory here. Just over 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Bulls are looking to get their first score of the game. He's going to hand it off. Amari Johnson over on the right side. Got a head full of speed. Turns the corner. And Amari Johnson is going to have the first touchdown of the game for this Pewitt offense. Woo! That defensive end was out there chasing him. Is no chance. No chance.
He got his shoulders squared over there. He was gone.
So here we go right here. We got a pistol look here. 3 backs in the backfield. A little diamond formation. It's going to be a bad snap. Handled well by Green. Turns the corner.
Got in.
Just gets over the goal line. And Pewitt's going to take a 1-point lead, 8-7 over Hooks early on.
Sorry, JB. You're talking about responding to adversity. There you go.
So after that score and 2-point conversion, Isaac Hodges looks to kick it off for the Bulls. 24 Henderson and 9 Hayes back deep to return. It's going to be Henderson on the return, catches it cleanly. 1 man on the sideline to make the tackle. Is that Gage Smith over there? See it. Good job to make that tackle. Kept that one from turning out to be trouble.
Yes, sir. It looked like it was good to go. Now maybe this Bulls defense can respond a little bit here.
You got to. You don't like how it looked on that last drive right there. 2 plays. You know, we're playing with a 4 down front tonight, too. Almost like a 4-3 look. Woodside takes the snap, fakes it to his back. He's going to be well wrapped up.
Nice play by the front of the Brandon defense.
Good job defending that one right there.
Jody McGee on the stop.
McGee getting a little D-line snaps tonight. So here we go, second down for the Hornets. Throws it over in the flats. It's going to be completed, but well defended by the Pewitt defense.
Hey, that's right there. They're going to go fast, JB.
It's going to be third down for him right here. That's what's going to be important tonight is the open field tackling looks like.
Right.
We thought this wet field may kind of slow their passing attack up.
No.
But the quarterback, he's been consistent so far to start things off.
Hey, he threw a pretty ball in warm-ups, too. See if we can get off the field right here.
Here we go. Back to the 3-3 stack now. Woodside looks around the left side, throws it down the seam. It's going to be incomplete.
Pretty good throw from the quarterback.
That was on a rope.
Yes, sir. Bulls had a few guys there. Make the stop.
DeAndre Hill helped covering him up there in the slot
Yes, sir.
from his safety position.
Big fourth down here early from the Bulls defense. Get off the field right here.
Here we go, fourth down for the Hornets right here, and they're not looking to punt it. Woodside in the gun. Draws the Pewitt defense offside. Looks deep down the right side of the field. That one's going to be just overthrown. Fell incomplete. Now with that offsides right there, I think they're still going to be just short of the sticks maybe. Bring up fourth and short.
It is going to be a little short even with the 5 yards.
Got to bow up right here.
Yes, sir.
And you know, those are the kind of penalties we talked about.
Man.
Because right there, you know what I mean? You've got them about 4th and 6. What can they do besides really kind of throw the ball?
Right. Now they can do anything.
I don't think we've seen hooks go under center any.
No. That'll stop too, JB.
That's it. So trips to the near side down here. Got to watch for the screen out here out wide. That or the running back.
30.
Walls. He's going to take the handoff, make the jump cut, makes a man miss another and another. Finally brought down. And man, that was a nice run by that young man Walls right there.
Number 8, DeAndre Hill, finally bringing him down. I can't believe he's just a sophomore, JB. Out of control.
Penalties, 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 penalties. Got a little bunch down here. Trips formation again for the Hornets. 1st and 10. Woodside's going to hand it to Walls again. Wrapped up in the backfield. And McGee coming off the bye week. He might have had a meeting with the coach and say, hey, I need to play some D, coach.
Put him in nose, baby. He's playing tackle, ain't he?
Yeah, we got, or end, however he lines up there when he does. And we got Preco in the middle. So some offensive linemen coming over, giving you a little beef up there.
Yes, sir. And now they're getting to go against coaches going both ways with them.
So here we go. 2nd and 4. Under 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the far side. Woodside takes the snap, drops back, looks down the middle of the field, and that one's going to be just over DeAndre Hill's head. No receiver really in sight. And you got to think that was some miscommunication right there from the slot receiver. I thought DeAndre Hill was going to come up with that one.
20 Keegan Hawkins putting good fire on the quarterback.
So here we go. 3rd down again. Looks like they're going to go back to that trips formation. They motion the back out of the backfield. Checks the back. Comes back over here to the near side. Completed by Hayes. Turns upfield. He's going to be chased by Cobbins. And he's going to have a touchdown. And that was a well-executed play right there from the Hooks offense right there. You know, we had seen them on film. They put that swing pass out there in the flats to the running back. And then they came off of that and threw the screen back over here to the near side. So that was good offensive play calling right there and well executed by the receiver. So here we go right here. Do we think Hooks is going to just go for the one?
Yeah.
Snap is back. Kick is up. We've got a penalty.
They moved on that.
They're going to move them back.
I would think so. called offsides on us.
Offside on Pewitt.
Keep working out there, Nate. Y'all almost had it, Black.
Well, JB, once again,
Well-
we're chasing again.
Yeah. Looks like it's been a little trouble here for this Pewitt defense stopping this Hooks Hornets attack. And we've seen that quarterback make plays. Well, we watched that game they had versus Winsboro. He had over 400 yards.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's not bad at all.
That was back when they had the big-time receiver, though, the David Johnson kid.
Right.
You thought without him, what kind of deep threats did they have?
You know, that's what I was just thinking on the last play. What were they like with him out there?
Oh, man.
You know,
He was the kind of kid right there. I mean, he would just make those kind of catches, high-point catches where,
right.
you just get out-athleted, What are you going to do versus that?
Yeah, he's gonna get the jump ball. He's gonna catch
Yeah,
the jump ball.
yeah, you don't care what kind of coverage you call, you know what I mean? When you're just getting out-athleted.
Right, there ain't much you can do about it.
Right.
It may be a shootout, JB. I don't think they'll ever stop us either.
No, I like what we've seen to start from this Pewitt offense.
They sold that possession from us right there at the start.
That's going to be big, and then they're going to get it to start the second half.
Right.
So here we go. Hayes has a high pooch kick. It's going to be fair caught by Weaver. Pewitt's going to take over right about the 36-yard line.
Nice job by Weaver right there.
Now, if you've got one positive to start things off, it was even down there in the red zone. Amari Johnson's done got outside.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about what kind of impact he has, especially when we get into district play right here. He's got the kind of speed that some of these cats just aren't going to have.
No, sir. My old buddy Quasi would say fastest man on the football field. Maybe Amari than that.
Look here. You start the drive off right here, 1st and 10. This is where you just, on this left hash right here, just run sweep over there to the right side over there, see if somebody can catch him. Or you go back to the big man.
That's what he does.
Put it in his belly. Johnson in motion. It's going to be trapped inside of DeAndre Hill. Good hard run. It's going to have a gain of looking close to be 6 to 7 yards.
66, Colton Wilson clearing the way for DeAndre.
I can't wait to see some more of the game get going, and we're going to give our diagnosis of this offensive line. Looks like they've prepared throughout the season,
yeah.
just like we expected.
They're going to get better as they go on. We knew that. Hey, 2nd and 4, you can't beat that, JB.
Let's see if we're aggressive here on offense. We're going to run the trap again to DeAndre Hill. Spins in the hole. Dragged down barely from behind. And that one right there was fixing to be a big highlight run right there if he didn't get tackled from behind. Beautiful spin move.
Two-screen tackle by the Hook defender to save the touchdown.
Sometimes me and you, as much as we've watched this offense, you're not used to seeing the fullback spin in there in the middle.
No.
But he's got it. We've seen it from last year also.
Yeah.
So here we go. Under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Here we go.
Here we go. Pro formation. Johnson and Perry split wide. They're giving Johnson some cushion out there, ain't they? Bad snap.
Gosh, so mighty.
Barely recovered by Hayden Green. He did a good job to find it.
Sure did.
For a second there, he looked down and it wasn't there.
May have been a call there trying to get out from under there in a hurry. Knew he was going to get rid of it tomorrow down the sideline over or something.
We wondered how much we were going to see with that ball being on that wet grass tonight.
Yeah.
I think we're fortunate the rain's kind of held off of us.
Sure are, and it's supposed to, throughout the night.
But after that kind of snap right there, that puts you back in this offense, and that's what we always talk about. It's like a hand of poker. Every time you're dealt another card, if you're 2nd and long, 3rd and long, it doesn't bode well in your favor. They're going to hand it off to Hill up the middle. Pushes a pile of bodies.
So if you coach come over here, JB, what do you got 2 downs to get us? What you're looking at here?
That's what you're looking at. You got to think that's your mindset. We haven't thrown out of the pro formation yet. You got to think that was probably some of his idea when he first lined up there before the snap. But anytime you get we've had success with the trap, and anytime you go too wide, that brings your corners out.
Right.
Might run the trap again here. Nope, Green's going to drop back. Looks down the right side of the field. Amari's going to adjust. And just off his fingertips fall incomplete.
Well, Green just flung that out there about 35 yards, didn't he, on the run?
Yeah, initially when he first hit his back foot and looked to throw it, Amari didn't quite have any separation yet, and that corner's playing him off. I mean, you know,
Right.
he's been taught all week, hey, don't get burnt by 11 right here.
That's going to be one of them just stand up and throw it to Amari out there and let him make the play itself.
Well, that's what we talked about. That was going to be interesting to see what you played off that. Like you said, you got the go ball. What else are you going to throw with it? So here we go. 4th and 8 for the Bulls.
Big fourth down.
3 minutes left in the first quarter. Green hands it off to Amari on the sweep, throws it back to Hayden Green. Looking to get one block. Ball comes out. Rolls out of bounds. And after all of that excitement, it's going to be turnover on downs.
Little quarterback throwback.
That was the sweep. Amari sweep
Right.
throwback. Yeah, to the quarterback. Yeah.
You know,
We've got just about every flavor of throwback you can come up with, don't we?
Yeah. And you know, and the pass is a little short there. If he hits Green standing up, you know, I'm not gonna say he got the other 6 or 7 yards.
Well, like you say, when you get 4th and 8, you know, something like that, it doesn't bode well for our offense anyways.
No.
So here we go. We've got a couple of subs checking in on defense. Hawkins comes in at defensive end. Morris comes in at safety. Tavian Brown at the other safety spot. Woodside in the gun. He's going to hand it off to number 24. Makes a cut. Looks for some more room. It's going to be Henderson on the carry. Senior for Hooks. Bringing up 2nd down for the Hornets.
Number 4, Joey Green in on stop for the Bulls.
Now look right here. You got to try to find a way to come up with some confidence on defense.
Yeah.
You haven't really stopped them up to this point. I mean, you've had plays where you've stopped them, but they've had more successful plays. So Woodside's going to hand it up the gut. Good pursuit by the Bulls defense. He's going to be short of the first down marker.
Tough sledding in there. 45 Weaver. 20 Hawkins.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Quick moving first quarter, JD.
3rd down for the Hornets. This is a big one for your Pewitt defense right here. This is a big one. Woodside keeps it. Looks for some room up the middle. And depending on where they spot him, he looks like he's going to be short.
Nice play by number 10, Noah Mayo.
Good job of him staying disciplined on that.
Right.
You see how that's one of those inverted reads, they kind of call it right there, where he's reading like the end or the defensive tackle inside. So here we go. They're lining right up, though. Not a big decision for him. Now here we go. Amari's down here at the near side.
Trying to get us to jump again.
Now look here. I'll tell you what. They haven't thrown to Amari yet, I don't believe. Maybe the far side screen over there on the first one.
Yeah.
But you know how I feel about Amari Johnson. He's our lockdown corner.
What's he going to do? Let it run down and take a timeout? JB, is that what they got going?
Let's see. The play clock's at 16. So you got a little bit of time here at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what he comes up with. It looks like he's kind of strolling over there. I believe that's what he may do. Now right here, you can't have a dead play where they got to draw you off sides, right?
Right. He's
going to take his time out. So with just under a minute left to go in the first quarter,
He's not for sure whether to punt it or not, is he?
Hooks leads 14-8 over Pewitt.
Well, decision time for the Hooks coach, JB.
Decision time. Let's see right here.
That's why he gets paid the big bucks over here in Hooks, Texas.
You got to be ready if you're the Pewitt defense right here. We got to be ready. False start on them.
I think they made the decision for him, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah,
Looks like we've got subs coming in. Looks like we're going to get the punt team.
Yeah, Left tackle help you make the decision on that one, Barney.
You know, and I know at times, you know, sometimes you get listening to us, you may get tired of it, but at this level right here, man, the penalties, they just kill you. You know, because think, if you're looking through their perspective, right, you go from 4th and 2, 4th and 3, where you can, you know, run the ball, run the read option, throw the ball. Snap is back. Hayes gets it off, end over end punt. It's going to bounce inside Pewitt territory. Amari took a look at it. He almost thought about getting it off the hop.
Nice job by the Hooks punter to flip the field position. Got to stop.
Got to stop. And that's what you wanted to see right there. Now, can you capitalize off that stop and put points on the board?
We need a big chunk play right here. We need Amari somebody to go long right here.
Well, now, I mean, DeAndre Hill, he's had a few of those where he's been tripped up by a shoelace.
Yeah, sure has.
So, you know, if he breaks a couple of those runs right now, it might be 21-14, you know.
Right.
Well, let's see right here. Let's see if we get momentum rolling like we talk about. Clean up our offense. Take care of the ball right here. Well, we're going to go 2 wide receivers to start it off. Johnson to the far side, Perry to the near side. Green takes the snap, hands it off to Hill up the middle.
Another spin move in the hole, JB.
Tonight, he's just kind of running. He's just falling forward for 4 yards almost.
Right.
A little different than that Salina front, Mount Vernon front.
Winsboro front.
Well, it's hard to say that one or not. They beat Winsboro, you know. They had the chunk plays that beat them. That was when they had the receiver. That was.
Yeah, but Mr. Finney had a little inside on us.
Man, he was in his bag.
Sure was.
So second down here for the Bulls, and looks like that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're going to let this play clock roll down, and Pewitt trails 14-8.
Ooh, pretty entertaining first quarter there.
Yeah, sure is. That's about how you expect district play to be.
Right.
You know, as we get started here, right, who's going to finish 1 through 4?
Right.
You know, between us, Dangerfield, Hooks, Chisholm.
Decaf.
There we go, dive to Brown over here, the halfback, straight ahead. They defended that one pretty well.
Yes, sir, they're ready for that. Hooks has had success with everything except the trap to DeAndre.
Yeah, and he's been good on the, yeah, that's right. Start district play off right here. I mean, DeAndre Hill's going to have to play big for you right here.
Right.
He's going to have one of those 200-yard games, you know,
sir.
2 or 3, 4 touchdowns, you know.
Yes, sir. Big third down.
It's going to be a sweep to Amari. Got a couple of blockers out in front, lowers his shoulder. And looks like he had his mind made up. He was going to get the first down there.
Moving wide hat.
You know, I thought he could have kept going to the sideline and maybe broke it into a bigger play, but I like the urgency that he showed right there to get the first down.
Yeah, he got to the, he's making sure he got to the marker. Move the chains, wide hat.
And what's that? That's only his second carry?
Yeah.
So I like what I've seen out of him on the sweep also. 1st and 10. Green takes a snap, hands it off to Hill. Falls forward.
One of them trying to make them pick their poison, JB.
Where you want to defend.
Mayo brings the play in. 2nd and 7.
For 3, that's still where you want to be. It's 3 yards, 3.5 yards.
Yeah, and like you say, Hooks went to a 5 down front now, a little 5-2 look. Johnson in motion. Looking for room on the outside.
That young man
Skirts
is
and
fast.
reaches.
That young man is fast.
He's got different gear. He's got different gear.
No doubt.
They didn't give him the extra lunge. Oh, man.
No.
It was almost like a Matrix move right there, wasn't it, on the reach?
That's what I was looking at. And didn't give it to him. Need to move him right here, JB.
That's it. Looks like a little more than 3rd and 5. Looks close to 3rd and 7 from where I'm at. Green hands it off to Hill. Cuts back, lowers his shoulder, comes out of the pile.
Still on it.
Stumbles just for a moment.
Dragging the pile, baby.
Works his way across the Hooks logo in the middle of the field.
Oh, we're going tempo, going tempo.
Here we go. Line them up, line them up, line them up. Can they stop the dive?
Hadn't showed to yet, JB. Hadn't showed to yet.
Here we go. Pewitt lining up quickly. Going to hand it off to Joey Green on the left side. Gets a block. Green grass in front of him, and he's going to have a 1st down run.
Moving wide hat.
So here we go. Tempo again. Tempo again. Cumro signals it in. He's going to hand it off to Joey Green again on the left side.
Oh, nice block by 55 right there, Coach Wilson.
Somebody got pancaked over there. I seen somebody flying out of the back of the pile.
Coach handing them out this evening.
Somebody down. Looks to be a Brahma.
Is that Green that was running the ball? Yeah. Probably
Shook up a little bit.
got breath knocked out of him a bit. Fell on the ball.
He hit it hard there. We'll come back after the break.
Come on, baby. He's staggering a little bit. He all right, though. Come on, big boy.
So here we go. 2nd down for the Bulls. Johnson in motion. Little trouble with the snap. Hands it off to his fullback up the middle again.
Nice to see Green come off on his own power, JB.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say before the play got going there. Sure was.
I think he may have got their hair knocked out of him or something.
Maybe so. I think he might have been dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury there in this line of game.
All sides on them.
There you go, Mark. Come on.
So here we go after the penalty. It's going to bring up 2nd and short right here. Like Lance says, maybe a chance to take a shot right here.
Open playbook, Coach Cumro.
2nd and short, always a chance for play action pass. Green takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to DeAndre Hill again.
Mr. Hill can handle it, JB. I'd do that about 45 times this evening.
What's the, I wonder what his pace is right now. We'll get that here with our stat team here in just a minute.
There you go, Black. Way to go, Black.
Right.
So here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, massage it out, baby. Massage it out. Come on. Walk it out,
Green
baby. Walk it out.
hands it off to Johnson.
Come on, Myra. Come on, Myra.
Strips away from a defender. Makes another cut. Double covers the ball. Runs through the Hooks defense. And Amari Johnson's going to have an explosive run for a touchdown. Paul Pewitt.
Yeah, baby.
Did that young man want it right there?
It wasn't denying him.
Would not be denied. Amari Johnson on the touchdown run.
Think he's trying to make up for that kickoff from with JV. He got it on his mind. I mean, like on that play.
So here we go. Diamond formation on the 2-point attempt. Green takes the snap. It's going to be a low roller. Picked up by Amari. He's going to be tackled. And after the successful one last time and the failed one this time, score's going to be tied 14-all with 8 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in the second quarter.
Hey, Amari's rough, JB.
Man, we had talked about it. You know, we've got plenty of talented kids on this team right here. But me and you had talked about, you know, impact.
Right.
He's got the kind of talent, the kind of gear that just makes the big kind of impact, you know.
Yeah.
And for us is, you know, we can't get him the ball enough, you know. But those runs right there, making the most of it. What was he? He was grabbed down by his jersey, 3 yards back in the backfield.
Yeah.
Spun away from that.
The first guy got a hold of him. The first guy he come to grabbed a hold of him.
Shoulder pad hanging out. Cut it upfield. And then, looks like a defender kind of reached to try to strip the ball. He double covered it, said, no, sir, not this time.
Not again.
And just exploded the end zone. Great run by Amari Johnson right there.
Sure was.
So here we go. Isaac Hodges set to kick for the Bulls. Way to capitalize on that offensive series right there. And now we've got a ball game again, tied up. Fielded right about the 26-yard line. Diving attempt by Jack Morris. Isaac Hodges, the kicker, comes in and lowers the boom.
Sure did. Heard some pads popping on that one.
Good coverage by the kickoff team.
Sure did. I thought he was going to knock it loose.
So here we go right here. This Pewitt defense has got to step up once again. Start to take control of this first half a little bit.
Right. Get consecutive stops right here.
Secondary's going to have to step up.
Yeah. It hurts on that bubble screen over there.
I mean, that receiver, that quarterback, he's talented.
Yeah.
So here we go. Pewitt looks to bring some pressure, and they do. Hands it off to Walls, hitting the backfield, and eventually tackled just across the line of scrimmage, bringing up second down.
20 Hawkins and 22 Hodges in on the stop. 45 Weaver getting up off the bottom of the pile. Hooks is going to go quick too, huh?
Is that Ryder Gibson coming out of the mix late?
May have been.
He's out there here on this series. So here we go. Empty formation for the Hornets. Woodside steps back, throws in the slot. It's going to be dropped, incomplete.
Nice throw.
Good throw. Just wasn't executed on the catch.
Coach Mason kind of dialing up a little more heat this possession in there.
That's what that was on my notes right here. What'd I tell you? Pressure. How much is Coach Mason going to bring pressure on this kid right here? You know, the last opponents we've kind of faced, you know, I mean, Mount Vernon firing all cylinders, you know. They're kind of on a different level. Salina, they're on a different level. Third down right here for the Bulls. Woodside rolls right. Looks to throw it down the field. That one's going to be off the hands of his receiver. Incomplete. Bringing up 4th and long.
Nice coverage by number 4, Joey Green, for the Bulls. Good 3 and out for this Bulls defense.
Quarterback put it right on his hands again. A little high, but right in his hands. 2 drops.
Yeah, I bet that quarterback and that receiver over there, I bet they were in the combination when they were together. Well, just the Winsboro game, pure proof of it.
So here we go, 4th and 9 from about the 30-yard line. Lamar Johnson back deep to return for the Bulls. Let's see if he gets a chance to catch this one cleanly. Snap is back. Gets the punt off. This one may be a one hop. Nope. It's going to take a bounce.
Nice job by the Bulls defense.
Be down right there about the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
7.5 minutes left to go here in the half. Pewitt offense takes over. 14 all. This is it right here. This is how you take care of the ball game. You get a stop, and then you get a score.
Back-to-back stops, back-to-back scores.
That's it. That's it. That's how you turn the tide and the momentum in your favor. Hill and Brown are the backs in the backfield. Johnson split to the near side here. Green's going to hand it off. A little banging in there from his fullback, and they defended that one pretty well.
Yes. Once again, JB, who's got good-looking kids over our boy? Seems like I say that every year when I come over here to Hook.
Every year it seems like. And, you know, here in recent memory, it's always been good games with them.
Yeah, last year was a heck of a football game.
Sure was. Sure was. Cadrian Johnson at quarterback.
Yeah, sure was. Way out here.
Yeah, he is. You got to think they're looking to throw that deep ball. He's going to hand it off to Hill on the trap. Powers his way for a first down.
Move him right here.
And that right there looks like that's going to be DeAndre Hill's 12th carry. It's going to put him just over right about 115 yards. Good start for the young man tonight.
Pretty good half. Pretty good quarter and a half of football.
Sure is.
Oh, boy, he's spreading him out wide.
Pro formation again. Green's going to keep it off his fullback. Gets a block from Tavian. Another from Amari. Spins out of a tackle. Defender lets go of his jersey. A gutsy run from your quarterback there, Hayden Green.
Nice block by Tavian Brown coming down.
Got old Donnie Smith fired up down there on the sideline, Lance.
Hey, that was pure gut and determination right there, JB.
You know, I thought he was going to be gone if that defender didn't get a hold of his jersey right there.
Right.
So here we go, tempo for the Bulls. Back to the slot T. Just over 6 minutes left to go in the half. 1st and 10. Hands it off to Hill. Sidesteps the defender. He's going to fall forward for close to 3 yards.
Hey, JB, he just got tripped up there by somebody else's foot, or I was finna have a shot.
Foot off the gas just a little bit, huddle it back up.
Did you see 23 Tavian Brown come down and throw the block for Green on that run?
Yeah.
I'm talking about smoked old boy, son.
Joey Green checks back into the ball game. Isaac Hodges brings the play in. Gonna hand it off to Joey Green on the left side. He's got the edge, turns it up, lowers his shoulder, and he's got a good run. Tackled right about the 17-yard line in the Hooks territory.
We're going tempo again, JB.
Does he hand it off to Green again, or is he gonna hand the trap off inside? He's gonna hand it off to Green. Powers his way. You got Hooks defense on the ropes right here.
On the ropes, JB. Hands on hips over there. Look at them. Everybody squatted down over there trying to catch the air over.
Got to have something positive right here.
Got him.
2nd down, just the old play action right here. Keep feeding Hill.
What I got on my mind.
Put him over 125 here to start the game off. 2 receivers split wide. Green's going to drop back. Oh, excuse me. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Hill. Spins his way and falls forward.
Hooks give out, JB.
Well, that physical slot D offense will do that too. You see how everybody's still getting off the pile right there.
Right.
Just like you said, you got to be determined to stop it. You got to want it, and you can't stop it with 1 or 2 linemen. You got to have everybody bought in.
Everybody got to buy in.
Big 3rd down right here. We're in 4th down territory. We're going 2 wide. Is he going to throw it to Amari down here? The quarterback keep. That's what it's going to be. Green makes a move on a defender. Cuts up on another one. Lowers his shoulder. They're having trouble tackling him. Looks like McGee's going to come in and try to pull him forward.
I'm going to call a block in the back, but I'm going to argue with that one.
That one right there looks like it's going to be on the Pewitt offense.
Pewitt blocker was diving to make the block. And just didn't get his head in front. Oh, he called a hold? I guess so. Both officials, the white hat and the side judge over here, both grabbed the one to throw the flag at the same time, and they both hesitated, then they both threw it.
And that's what you didn't want right there. So ball spot at the 20-yard line, 3rd and long. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the half. And now you run trap inside or you throw the ball. This one's going to be whistled dead before. It's going to be false start. Back-to-back penalties right there. And, you know, we got to be honest. It's a little disappointing here tonight.
Yeah.
That's what we were hoping was cleaned up, if nothing else was, with the penalties.
Right.
Penalties and turnovers.
Going backwards, JB, not forward.
Yep. And then, like you say, how many plays do you have for 3rd and 17?
Right.
What's everybody yelling on their sideline? So here we go. One receiver split wide. Johnson comes in motion. Loops around the defense. Green's going to throw in the back of the end zone. This was tracked down and caught. What a throw by Hayden Green. Oh, my goodness. Good call right there. Did he drop that one in the bucket or what?
That's what it's right.
And a nice job by Amari right there. You know, I had told somebody earlier this week Amari was probably going to catch a touchdown pass once every district game.
Hey, he's going to wheel right out of the backfield, come in motion.
Off jet motion, we don't run the jet sweep.
Right.
Looped all the way around the defender.
And Green just laid it perfect for the corner for him.
I'm talking about dropped it in a bucket. Hey, a little creativity there from the offensive coordinator.
Sure. That's a new record we hadn't seen.
Hadn't seen that one. I'm talking about what a throw from Hayden Green.
Nice throw.
Well executed. So here we go. Pewitt going for 2. He's going to hand it off to Cobbins on the sweep. And there you go. He lowers his shoulder. And Cobbins is going to, on his first carry, convert the 2-point conversion. Pewitt takes a 22-14 lead with just over 3 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Wow.
Ooh, man, I'm still in all of that pass completion right there. So here we go. Kick fielded by number 18 for the Hornets. Cuts all the way across the field.
Hustle by number 22.
It's going to be wrapped up.
Hey, your kicker runs and dives for him.
A lot of times that's what you see in the bigger level of ball, too, on punts. That's what they tell that first guy, just dive and make him sidestep you. Just slow him up for a second.
Down just for a second.
So big series here for this Pewitt defense, of course. Going by my statistician's words, they've only got 1 yard this quarter. Snap is back. Woodside heads it off the walls. Wrapped up. And after his early run that kind of cut us and, you know, broke up the middle, he hadn't had much success after that.
Right, number 2, James Bird leading the charge.
Looks like we kind of put Bird and Hawkins in there along with Weaver. That's probably our best 3, right?
Yeah, this looks good, too.
So here we go. Empty, 5 wide for the Hornets. 2.5 minutes left. Early movement right there. All the receivers took off, and you know that's got to frustrate you as an offensive coach right there.
Sure does.
What's the receiver supposed to be looking at? Football.
I'm talking about fish grease hot, son.
little passion from defensive coordinator down there.
Yes, sir. He wasn't,
On my notes right here. Pressure. Coach Mason's going to dial it up tonight. Looks like they're going to flip the formation right here. Hey, what'd I tell you about throwing to Amari? What'd I tell him? Try him if you want. Try him if you want. He's going to look and throw it closer to the middle of the field. Completed. Caught by number 41, Travian Jones. And he's going to have a first down. Well-executed play from the Hooks offense right there.
25 Ryder Gibson in the stop for the Bulls.
And you know, Woodside, he's went to the slot when he's really looked to throw it for the most part, besides the screens. When he's throwing it down, he's throwing that curl right there in the slot.
Throwing it on the rope, too.
So here we go, bunch formation right here. Looks like they may want to try to run it that way.
Oh, it's unbalanced. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, sure was. That's what the penalty is going to be, I think.
No,
there you go, Walls has got a block out in front.
He wasn't covered up over here, was he?
Looks like we might get illegal formation on that one.
Oh,
nope, offside.
Oh, the offside's on us.
Oh, no.
Oh. I guess so.
Well, that was a good play right there, like I say, to run it towards the bunch right there.
Right,
Trips to the far side. Woodside's going to hand it off the Walls up the middle. Got a head full of steam. It's a good positive run right there for the Hooks Hornets. Clock rolls under 2 minutes left to go in the half.
20 Hawkins in coming up off the bottom of the pile.
Looks like we got some subs coming in. McGee coming in for Weaver. He's got to hustle off.
Never got off.
Never got off. Walls pushing the pile.
They'll decline it again, JB. First down yardage.
Got to see if this Pewitt defense can bow up down here in the red zone. Amari Johnson, he's talking to him. He's trying to get him fired up. Get a stop right here.
They get stopped. They get the ball, start second half.
So here we go, bunch formation again. Looks like they'll try to run it that way. Nope, quarterback keeps it. Looks for room up the middle. And he'll be tackled. Clock rolls, just over a minute left.
Tripped up by number 4, Joey Green on the play.
Hooks has got a couple of timeouts left. We'll see how they play it here with the clock. Are we first and goal after that one?
No, they're on the 12, I think the scoreboard says.
So here we go, 5 wide. What do you got to look for right here? Maybe quarterback draw? Linebacker comes on the blitz. He throws it out there to the far side. Defended well by Tyrone Cobbins there, and he almost had a jump on that one.
Yeah, number 3, Eric Moore, couldn't fire on the quarterback.
Some more of that pressure there from defensive coordinator Coach Mason.
Hard to throw when you back. Gonna be big to keep him out of the end zone right here.
This is it right here. Big moment in the ball game right here. Big moment in the ball game. So here we go. It's third down for the Hooks offense right now. Going 5 wide again. Woodside takes the snap, throws it over the middle of the field. That was going to be off his receiver's hands and fell incomplete.
Pretty good coverage there by Tavian.
Yep. It was a ball that was too high, and I thought we were going to be able to come up with that one somehow.
Here's a big fourth down here.
Now, we haven't seen him kick field goals per se, have we?
No, I kind of thought they struggled on the extra points from what little I've seen. Now, he didn't have no trouble kicking the 2 that he kicked, or one of them. So
right here, you got to think the offensive coordinator is going to look to get creative.
He's going to take his time.
He's going to take his time out and talk about it. Pewitt leads 22-14 over Hooks with 37 seconds left to go in the half. here we go right here. Big decision for the Hooks Hornets. And we were discussing what's the play call going to be right here. You know, it's interesting. I like, you know, the way they've been attacking the slot, I would expect them to throw it over the middle of the field. Woodside's going to take the snap, roll to his right, throw a low pass, and that one's going to be incomplete. So there we go right there. That's the stop you had to have right there. Dodged the bullet with that one almost.
I wish we could steal a possession right here and get a score somehow right here.
Well, now we've got 3 timeouts left, right?
Yeah.
Looks like we've got 3 on the board. And the way Amari's been running that sweep, you know, I'll tell you what, you got to give him a chance, see what you get here on the first play. And then Hill, he's been close to breaking a number of runs.
Right.
Here in the half, he's got 15 for 125. Pretty good start. And we're going to go 4 wide. Air Bulls, as Lance likes to say. And we're handed off to the fullback up the middle.
Spread you out and run down. What do you do here, Debbie? You go to half?
I don't know. Yeah, it looks like that's what we're going to do.
Take a knee.
I told you I wanted to see Amari come around the end one more time before the half, but you know.
Don't want nothing bad to happen.
No, you don't want anything bad to happen right here. Especially you got to think you didn't play your best first half.
Right.
Turnover on the opening kickoff, along with all the penalties, and you still got 22 points on the board.
Numerous amount of penalties in the first half.
You know, so there's going to have to be a few adjustments made. You're going to have to find a way to come up with some stops. So Pewitt leads 22-14 here at half.
My booty hurts.
Good evening. Pewitt Consolidated Independent School District proudly presents the Pewitt Blaze and Blue Rama Band. The directors for this evening are David Moschop and James Buddell. The color guard instructor is Max Newman. The title of tonight's show is Of Cinder and Time. The drum majors are Kimberly Martin and Isabel Casas. The color guard captain is Krista Bigelow. And now, the award-winning Pewitt Blaze and Blue Rama Band.
Walk up there, there's a hill that might play a little volleyball. His name might have been in the paper a couple times. Tell you to come out here from Wednesday to Saturday. I'm just letting you know.
When I hear it, I look at it like, okay. I just like it. That's what I do.
The Pewitt Blazing Blue Grandma Band. Overall band student of the week is Morgan Peak. The most improved band member of the week is Kayla Pick. Guard member of the week is Katie Edmondson. Section of the week is the clarinet section. The directors would like to thank the parents, the Booster Club, the school board, our administrators, our community, our band managers, and our faculty for their support.
We can throw a hard ball. Every favorite, everyone we gotta
And we're back to start the second half here. Pewitt leads 22-14 over Hooks. And looks like they're gaining an extra possession here at this point in the ball game, right? We had the fumble on the opening kick return. Hodges set to kick it off for the Bulls. Hodges gets it away. It's going to be caught and fielded at the 20-yard line. Cuts to the middle of the field. He's got a seam. He's got some speed. He'll be eventually brought down in Pewitt territory. Here you go, this Pewitt defense is going to have a challenge for him starting out right here. You've already got, Hooks is already in 4-down territory. That's what we were talking about too, at this high school level right here. When you're playing on the other side of the 50, a lot of teams, that's when you can play them 3 and out. But most of the time in high school, when you get across the 50, everybody's going to run 4 plays. There's no reason to punt it.
Right.
They motion the back out of the backfield. Go empty. Woodside drops back deep. Throws over the middle of the field, and that one just short. Fell incomplete, and he had a man open on that one.
Yeah, number 10 was streaking down the middle of the field. They tried to run the back, motion the back out here to draw attention to open up the middle of the field.
Yep, that's the second time they've gone to that look. They threw the screen the first time, this time down the middle. Maybe next time they'll throw it to the back, huh?
Maybe.
So here we go, 2nd and 10. Woodside takes the snap, hands it off the Walls, got some room on the right side, gets a block. Jump cut, still on his feet, and eventually be tackled. He'll have a first down.
I got it wrote down over there. It's like 250 to 160 something on yardage just in the first half.
So here we go. It's going to set up first down for the Hornets. Hands it off the Walls again. Wrapped up after a gain of a few yards.
Number 3, Eric Morris, in on the stop.
What'd you tell me, Lance? You said it'd probably be a lot better for them if they just handed it to 30.
I mean, that's kind of what I would do. But,
Then again, we don't call anything. We just get to talk about it.
That's it.
2nd down for the Hornets. Woodside in the gun. He's going to hand it to Walls one more time. Got a crease up the middle of the field. Might be stopped just short of the end zone.
.261 Bulls, 163 Hooks to start the second half.
Looks like we've got a Pewitt defender down, shaking up. Looks like that was Tavian Brown banged up there on the play.
He may have got his knee or ankle rolled up, which I can't help him up here.
Yeah, that's right. We'll hope the best for him.
Hook sprints to the line of scrimmage.
Hands it off the Walls. Lowers his shoulder. Signal from the far side, that's touchdown.
That was the number 30 drive, JB.
Yeah, sure was. besides they had the incompletion. He was the only one touched it, right?
Yeah.
A little urgency right here.
I guess the Hooks coach feels like he's going to score again.
A lot of ball game left to be played.
Oh, yeah.
Snap is back, kick is up.
Kicker got a pretty good leg, too.
It's good. So Pewitt's going to lead by 1, 22-21. Just over 10 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
Still got that lead, JB. Didn't have an answer for Mr. 30 on that drive.
No, we didn't. And from the looks of it right here, we may have a couple of key starters banged up. May not be with them the rest of the way.
Both are starting running back.
Yeah, both in your starting backfield right there.
Pretty interesting games going on in the football world this evening. Chisholm blowing out Redwater. DeKalb blowing out Prairie Land.
And our county rivals at the house.
Getting them a little break this week. They probably needed one. They had a pretty physical game last week against DeKalb.
Here we go. Hayes set to kick for the Hornets. It's going to be another high pooch kick. Fair catch signal from Weaver. So here we go. We'll see if this Pewitt offense can get on track here to start the second half. Looks like we're going to have Eric Morris and Joey Green sub into the backfield.
Next man up, JB. Got to rely on them big fellas up front now for sure.
Yeah, sure do. Wouldn't surprise me if Amari gets a little bit more of a load here.
Yes, sir.
Johnson in motion. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Eric Morris. Pretty decent run on first down.
If these them big fellas keep pushing it like that.
Isaac Hodges brings the play in. Hooks is still stacking that line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like they've got 6 on the line now.
Daring us.
Green's going to fake it, keep it around the left side. And that right there, that's the old quarterback keep off the sweep.
It must have been a pretty good blow over there. Green jumped right up, though.
It's got Hooks fired up over there on that side. But you know how you quiet them down right here. You just convert this third down.
Yeah, JB, almost the point of the game right now, the way the momentum's going, you're going to have to go for it on fourth down here if you don't get it on third.
These are going to be key possessions coming up for each team. The game is still in the balance right here early in the half. Going to hand it off up the middle. Pretty well defended.
He didn't get it.
He's going to be short of the first down, bringing up a fourth down decision. Looks like DeAndre Hill is going to bring the play in.
Decoy right here, JB. He used him as a decoy. Going to get young Amari to the outside over here.
Well, you're 4th and short. And ideally, this brings in, your fullback dive and your quarterback keep. Amari hasn't touched it yet to start this drive. Let's see what the call is.
Bulls need a first down here.
6 D linemen for Hooks. Going to hand it off up the middle to Hill.
Move him, White Hat.
Depending on where they spot it.
Oh, yeah. Move him. Big conversion by this Bulls offense.
More importantly, to go along with it, too, that controls your time of possession right here.
Right.
Keep this second half rolling. You're going to have to control the ball some, keep it away from this Hooks offense.
Yeah, we're having trouble slowing them down.
1st and 10. Johnson in motion. Trouble with the snap. And that one right there is going to be signaled a turnover, and that's about the worst case scenario you've got right there on first down. After picking up the big fourth down conversion, you turn it right back over to them.
Not sure what happened, JB. Did you not get it from the center, or was it quarterback running back exchange problem?
No, I think he didn't get it from the center, and then of course the guard was pulling behind him, so somebody kind of ran into him there, and he didn't really have a shot from the jump there.
Backs against the wall now, baby.
And this right here, you know, this Hooks offense is gaining momentum and gaining confidence. Right. Bunch formation again. Look for them to hand it to Walls again, and they do. Blockers in front. They're having success out of that formation right there.
Man's a handful.
And it's like you say, when they go bunch like that, it's just basically unbalanced.
Yeah, we got more over here than you do, so
we're
going to go that way.
Yeah, we got to see how this defense adjusts to it. Line it up in the same formation. We've seen the quarterback keep off of it too, so you got to be disciplined out here on the edge.
Yeah.
He's going to hand it off. This time he comes around the left side on a little bit of a counter action. Wrapped up by Mekhi Perry.
First down yardage again for number 30. Surely their coach didn't hear me, JB.
He might have. He might have been Mike. He might have us bugged over here.
If 30's up for it, I'd give it to him the rest of the night if I was the Hooks coach.
So here we go. 2 receivers to the far side of the field. Going to hand it off to Walls again. Powers forward.
25 Ryder. Gibson. 3 Eric Morrison on the stop. He's just hitting us for 5 at a time or better.
Going to find out who's tougher here on this drive right here.
Yep.
Snap is back. He bangs it upfield.
Once again, number 3, Eric Morris.
Number 20, Hawkins checking in the defensive line. McGee rushes off.
I'm ready for them. They're going to come with some kind of play action or something off 30 right here.
3rd and short, or they give him the first down. Here we go. So new set of downs. Woodside in the gun. Walls to his left. Going to hand it off again to him. He's got room on that right side. And he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. And just like that, you can feel momentum coming here, swinging their way.
Big 2-point conversion here, JB.
Well, if they kick it, like you say, it's still just a 6-point ball game.
Right.
Snap is back, kick is up. And it's good. That's going to make your score 28-22. Hooks over Paul Pewitt. And, you know, as much as I hate to say it, I mean, that's what I was down there talking to the old Pewitt faithful about. I mean, I like what I've seen in moments here in the first half, but it's the penalties. And then the turnovers, of course.
Right.
The penalties and the turnovers. And the only reason why I had the disappointment in my voice is because we're coming off the bye week. That's what we had talked about. And you know that's what they had to be talking about during the week.
Yeah, you would think so. Trying to get that cleaned up before district starts. Looks like we better figure out some way to stop number 30.
Yep. That's going to be the adjustment right here. They've all but went away from the pass so far. They had the 1 incompletion they threw, and then
hadn't attempted another one in the second half in 2 drives. Not rocket science, though.
Must have went to that old Darryl Royal quote, huh? Only 3 things happen when you throw it. 2 of them are bad.
2 of them are bad.
Just hand it off to 30.
I wouldn't want to say it like we haven't used it, but, you know, I was going to say earlier, the Green Boys' left arm is a weapon, too. We're talking about Amari and all them. That's a weapon, too, that left arm.
Yes.
And, you know, now we're going to look like we may have to use some. Tavian's trying to run it off down here. Them old ankle sprains are rough, though, boy.
Well, you know, the best thing you can do for it is, you know, keep it warm, keep going.
Right.
You know, it's not going to feel any better tonight. It's going to feel worse in the morning. So.
Yeah. People got to man up. This time, next man up. People got to step up, baby.
And that's what our stat crew's over here talking about is with the turnover we had on the opening kickoff and then the turnover on the last one. That's 2 extra possessions right here.
Right.
And you can't give a team like that extra possessions. Hayes gets a hold of it, and Amari's in position right here. He's got a wall of blockers on the right side. Looks to get the edge. Makes a move. 1-man miss. And there you go right there. A little adjustment on the special teams to put Amari right where they were pooching it.
Right.
And that may be the kind of splash play you needed to get the momentum going.
Sure hope so. I guess Hooks' coaching staff couldn't see that from the press box. 11 move spots, I don't reckon.
So here we go. Starting backfield comes back into the huddle. 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. You got to have an answer on this drive.
It's all important right here, baby.
You got good field position in Hooks territory already. Look for Johnson to go on the other side right here. There it goes. There it goes. Blockers out in front. McGee and Weaver leading the way. Looks to get the corner.
That young man is fast, son.
Now, dare I say it, Lance, for a veteran Pewitt football fan like you, you got to put him up there with some of the top fastest guys we've had, right?
He's pretty quick, baby. He's pretty quick. Just a junior, too.
Just a junior.
Well, he's a second-year junior after getting all them reps last year as a sophomore.
And shut down corner.
Yep.
So here we go, under 7 minutes left to go. First down. Got to have heart on this drive right here, Lance.
Yes, sir.
You got guys banged up. You got to have heart. Green keeps it. Gets the edge. Looks for a block from Amari. He gets it. Turns up the sideline. Makes a couple of defenders miss. And a big-time run right there by Hayden Green.
A nice block by number 11, Amari Johnson.
Well, a little assist from Green right there to throw him into the defender.
Sure was. Hey, he had the ball here pretty well on that play, too, because I didn't think he had it.
Had to snatch it out of Hill's belly that time.
I thought Hill had it the whole time.
Looking to line it up. First down. Green under center. Calls the cadence. He's going to hand it off to Hill over on the left side of the line. He's going to have close to 4 yards, 5 yards on the carry.
Keep rolling.
Knocking on the door now.
No, you gotta
knocking on the
door.
door.
Got to finish it, baby. Got to finish it.
So here we go, second down. Green's going to keep it. Turns upfield. Lowers his shoulder, and he's going to have a touchdown. Paul Pewitt.
Nice hard run by your quarterback right there.
Gritty run right there from Hayden Green.
Yes, sir.
And that young man answered the call on this drive.
Hey, that young man the last 3 or 4 weeks has got extra gear in his
I was going to say it. I was going to say it.
Repertoire.
Yes. I was going to say it. The last couple of games looks like he's getting to the edge a little bit faster.
Right.
He's turning up a little bit quicker, and he's finishing his runs even harder.
He runs hard, son.
Touchdown pass, touchdown rush. He'd have a nice fantasy line tonight.
Wouldn't be bad, would it? In daily play.
Yep.
Big 2-point right here, JB.
Joey Green checks into the ball game. We're going to hand it to him. And they signal it good. After the 2-point conversion is good, Pewitt takes a 30-28 lead halfway through the third quarter. And we've got a ball game here tonight, folks.
Sorry. What more could you ask for, baby?
That's it. Start district play right here.
Kind of feels a little coolness in the air coming in.
Football season is in full effect, baby.
Getting close. You know, JB, and I'll try to bring you down now, but you know this is the halfway point of the year of the regular season.
I know it. We were talking about that. How time flies when you're having fun.
Seems like it just got started.
And for us, a couple of old bulls, we talk about it all year long, and then it just goes by just like fast.
And everything, you know, it's but you know, I still plan on playing another 8 weeks or so, 9 weeks or so around here. Anyway,
Yep.
10 weeks, something like that. And this Bulls team has a chance, so you know, it's just got to clean up all the mistakes and stuff. Lots of improving to do.
Yeah, lots of stuff to clean up for sure. Look here, one thing we haven't talked tonight about, we haven't had complaints about the offensive line.
No.
Now, that was the biggest question mark coming into the season.
Right.
Was the offensive line. What's the offensive line going to do? We got 4 or 5 being lost, you know.
Right.
And they've come along great.
But, you know,
we're
going back to that old school Bulls, we knew what was up on that.
Yeah, you know. I mean, we love that offensive line we had for the last couple of years. You know, everybody, they were huge, they were so big, you know. But watching all these years, it ain't the size that makes this offense.
No.
You know, some of the best Pewitt teams we've seen have played with 185, 200-pound guards, you know.
That's what the offense was made for.
That's what the wing tee, slot tee, that's what it's made for. It's all angle blocks, you know. So here we go. Hodges set to kick.
Got to cover the kick.
He gets a little hold to this one. Fielded by 24, Henderson.
Nice tackle by the 28-yard line.
Now look right here too. A little bit of emotions from both sides, right?
Get a little chippy out there, JB.
Both teams want it.
Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
That's what you want to see. So here we go. Hooks is going to set up right about the 29-yard line. Now, how's this defense going to adjust right here, Lance? We got to find an answer for 30, right? You know, they found something they like out of that bunch formation.
I guess you're going to have to run blitz him or something. I'm not sure.
You're going to have to slide over. You're going to have to find a way. I think if anybody's going to be able to do it, it'd be Coach Mason. Here we go. There's that bunch formation again over there on the far side. Woodside in the gun. Bad snap over his head. Almost out-hustled. And that right there is going to be Paul Pewitt football. No, come on, Whitehead. Oh, my goodness. Forgive me. Forgive me at home, folks, right there. But I thought we got on top of that one right there.
We knew it was coming, though. We talked about it.
Yep.
Cramping up on you.
So here we go. That's going to set them way back, way back. Almost second and 30, almost. Second and 29. Got to be looking for the pass right here, Lance. Hands it off to Walls. Here we go, third down right here. You got to be watching for any kind of trick play. Under 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Third and long.
Don't let them behind you right
Double pass, reverse pass, anything like that. DBs need to be playing a little further off. There you go. Woodside drops back. And he's going to be pressured. Brought down from behind. Ball still alive. Is that going to be recovered by Pewitt?
Yes, sir.
Is he going to mark him at the 1?
Yes, sir.
Well, I thought we were going to have a touchdown. Who was that on the pressure? Mayo?
Number 10 is Noah Mayo with the big shot on the quarterback. Just as he goes to throw the ball, number 20, Hawkins recovering it.
Coach Mason bringing up the pressure once again.
Yeah, JB, it's hard to stand back there and throw for 15, 18 yards when you got pressure coming at you. You know, you got to.
You go quarterback sneak right here. Hill's right up behind him. That's what it's going to be. No signal yet. Touchdown, Paul Pewitt. Hayden Green on the quarterback sneak.
That's how you capitalize on the turnover right there, JB.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now keep building. Keep building right here. Get a stop, get a score. Get a stop, get a score. Just over 4 minutes left to go. Pewitt takes a 36-28 lead. Let's see if we can pick up this 2 right here to make it a 10-point ball game. Green hands it off to Hill, makes a cut, and he's going to surge forward. And the 2-point conversion is going to be successful, making it 38-28. And my, how quickly things turn. Here we come out after the second half, all doom and gloom. Look like we can't stop them.
Yep.
You get a bad snap.
Well, it all starts with the center's bad snap to the quarterback on the play before, you know.
Yeah.
And then that put them having to throw it long.
And you know, that's what me and you were in agreement on it. You watch these high school ball games, especially at this level right here. It's not so much what do you do to beat the other team, it's what do you not do to beat yourself.
What do you always say? Find 1 or 2 things that you're good at and be good at them.
Man, be better than anybody at them.
Right.
You know.
You know, I've seen quite a bit of, I don't know if you call it camaraderie or whatever, but Green and Coach Cumro spend a lot of time together when the defense is on the field and talking about it. Green's a pretty smart kid back there.
So now Green, at this point, he's got 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 passing touchdown.
Yeah. And some hard runs, too.
Yes. Hey, with the way he's playing, showing leadership.
Sure is.
You know, the kind of quarterbacks that I played with, of course, it was like that. I didn't play with just no speed kills kind of kid. I mean, like, but when you had your quarterback running hard with everything he had, that meant a lot. That means a lot. You know, a lot of times you get that quarterback stereotype, you know, where a quarterback don't want to play D or don't want to get hit.
Right.
So you get a kid right there that'll stick his nose in there.
No, he ain't scared at all.
You'll go to war with that guy. So here we go. Hodges set to kick. It's going to be a short kick and caught and fielded by an offensive lineman. And that right there, that was the surprise onside, I believe.
That wasn't a bad call, JB.
Not bad, just, not executed the best.
No.
When you didn't try to kick it right to him, that wasn't his intention. But.
JB kind of got hooks on the ropes over there, walking back to the sideline. We could get a 3 and out here and get one more score on them. Bam.
Well, now do they try to get too aggressive and you get a turnover, a pick, or another fumble, or are they going to be patient enough to keep feeding it to number 30, Walls?
You know mine.
I know. But like you say, what are they going to do?
All right.
So here we go. Snap to Woodside, hands it off the Walls on that right side. And that one right there defended not bad.
4 Joey Green and 20 Hawkins in on the stop.
Hawkins is going to have to answer the bell over there. They've been trying to run right at that right side.
Right. Ain't him in there. Good play.
So here we go. Hand off to Walls again. Defended pretty decently. Bringing up 3rd down. Here we go, 3rd down for the Hornets. Empty formation again. Blitz from the linebacker spot. Makes him have to step up. And that one falls incomplete. And I love the pressure right there from Coach Mason on defense.
Yeah, he gets them in 3rd and halfway long, and he's bringing the heat.
And even when he likes that empty, he says, here you go. Well, if you got 5, I'll bring 6.
Yep.
And, the Hooks offensive coordinator, he was even trying to sprint his quarterback out, but the pressure, it just came too fast.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to get outside and break contain.
It's hard to make that long throw when you don't have very long to do it.
So here we go, trips to the near side here. 4th down, big 4th down for both teams. We're matching their 3 with our 3. Let's see if they run it. You got to stay on side here. Do not jump off sides.
Going to bring the house.
And there he goes. Linebacker goes to the outside. Coach Mason's yelling at him here. Throws it over the middle of the field. Caught, completed. Spins and stays on his feet. And that 4th down conversion is going to be successful. And I feel like you made him earn it on that one.
Yeah.
He threw the slant over the middle, and that's a tough completion right there.
But Coach Dorsey had seen what was coming and was running out there trying to tell what was coming.
Like I say, that's tough sledding for him right there. Throw that slant ball right there. Do that time and time again. That's tough sledding.
Yes, sir.
So here we go. Hands it off to Walls. Makes a cut.
Number 2, James Bird from the defensive tackle spot making the tackle.
2.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Pewitt with a 10-point lead. Hooks is on the march into Pewitt territory.
What was the score at halftime? 21-14? 22-14, something like that?
Trips to the near side again. Henderson checks into the backfield. He's going to pitch it out wide to him. We've got a hold out here.
Come on, Blue! Come on, Blue!
No penalty on the field. Is he short just short of the 1st down?
This right here could be pretty bad, JB.
After that break right there, 3rd down for the Hornets. Under 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Walls is back into the backfield. They're going to hand it off to him. Wrapped up and tackled Ball came out late,
Calling him down.
and they're going to mark him short of the first down.
Ford Joey Green for the Bulls leading the charge.
He stepped up good right there and met him
Yeah.
right across the line of scrimmage, and that's what you got to have. Here we go, 4th down. Clock is rolling. Got to dig in right here. You know Hooks is going for it. You got to dig in.
Get a stop right here.
Got to dig in.
Get a stop right here, baby.
They're going to go to that bunch formation right here.
They're going to play action off of it, I'm telling you.
They had their quarterback keep off of it right here.
Now they're going to call timeout and talk
There you
about
go.
it.
So here we go, big 4th down, like we said.
See what happens.
Hooks is running out there. You got to give it to the back, don't you? There it is, handoff to him. Burst through the line of scrimmage. He's got room around this left side. Makes a cut back to the middle of the field, and he's going to have well enough for a first down. Looks like we sold out to stop it at the line of scrimmage, and once he broke that first wave right there,
Yeah,
we had to chase him.
Yep. He goes hard.
Yeah, he's carrying it really well. Now, how many more tackles is he going to have?
Right.
Here we go, Woodside and Walls in the gun. Going to hand it off to him. Lowers his shoulder. Is that Tavian on the tackle?
Hawkins, I think. It was Hawkins.
Hawkins in there. Collision between them two young men.
Yeah, a good one.
Hawkins is just a sophomore. Another couple years, he'll be blowing it up. Here we go. Hands it off the Walls again. Lowers his shoulders.
Still on his feet, JB.
Oh, man.
That young man's strong.
Running rough. After that carry right here, just 10 seconds left. I imagine that'll be the last play of the quarter.
Well, he's getting up slow after them carries, too.
That's what I say. And how many more tackles is he going to make? So here we go. After 3 quarters, Pewitt leads 38-28 over Hooks. here we go. Start the fourth quarter. We've still got a slugfest, so to say.
Oh, yes, sir.
Back and forth affair.
Yeah, Hooks is on the bird, knocking on the door now.
We got to give them credit on this offensive drive here. They stayed patient with the run. Woodside and Walls in the backfield. This time he's going to give it to Walls. Tripped up, stopped right about the 2-yard line.
22 Isaac Hodges in on the stop.
And unfortunately, after that carry, though, that gives them 1st and goal from the 2.
Right.
So
Need one of them bad snaps.
need one of them bad snaps or bad exchanges right here.
Something bad.
We've seen it. We've seen it.
Oh, yeah. Look like he's changing the play, JB.
So here we go. Woodside hands it off to Walls. Cut down. Stop short of the end zone. Bring it up 2nd down.
3 Eric Morrison knifing in, knocking his feet out from underneath him.
Now the question is right here, you know, does Hooks get too cute right here, right?
Right.
Be ready for option this way. Nope. Gonna hand it off the Walls again.
Well, he wasn't stopping him then.
Touchdown, Hooks. That's gonna make our score 38-34.
We got one down.
With 11 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter.
He was driving it earlier.
Hooks lines up for the extra point attempt. Snap is back, kick is up. And it's good, and that's going to make your score 38-35. Pewitt leads over Hooks with just over 11 minutes left to go here in the ball game. And things have got interesting once again.
Yes, sir.
Got a ball game.
Yes, sir. It's going to come down to that conditioning now, JB. Who wants it the most and who's got anything left in the tank?
And, you know, we were previewing the district. We said that 1 through 4 was going to be a slugfest.
Yes, sir.
You know, we get to talking about the district a little bit more. You said that, you know, looking out for Chisholm. You know, Chisholm's blowing out, you know, Redwater tonight, you know.
Redwater played Hooks 28-14 last week.
Right.
You know. But like you said, man, we look at them scores every week, just like you said a while ago, what's going on?
Yeah, we were looking at the Mount Vernon and Commerce score, and, you know, Commerce during the scrimmage looked like we dominated them almost.
Yeah, then Mount Vernon beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting to watch that Mount Vernon team. I think they'll go a ways.
Yeah. I think they'll be a Final Four team there in 3A Division I.
Yeah.
Like I told you there, I was skeptical when Browse left. I told you ain't no way. But what I tell you, looked like he kept the keys to the car and left it running, the air conditioner on.
Yeah.
Coach Willard come in there and has done a good job.
Coach Willard just had to sit down.
Yeah. Keep it on cruise control.
Yeah. Well, JB, you got to get your hands team out here.
You got to be ready. They've been ready for it all night. We've been doing a good job. You see how they kind of start lined up. They start with, 7 or 8 up there. And then a couple of them will kind of fall back. So they've done their scouting. They're ready. And there you go. See, Hawkins will fall back here. But Amari looks like he's getting ready for the pooch kick over there. This one's going to be a hopper. Go through a Pewitt defender's hands and eventually recovered by Amari.
Wow.
A young man's got a nose for the football in the return game, doesn't he?
One Hooks player shaking up, it looks like. That could have been devastation there, JB.
Yeah, that could have been right there.
There's still a whole quarter of football to play, but still.
And you got to think, you see how it went through our first line right there? We had a kid throw his hands up. I mean, if it comes off his hand wrong, you know what I mean?
Right.
But nonetheless, recovered. Cobbins checks into the offensive backfield. 1st and 10. Green hands it off to Hill up the middle. Spinning away from defenders.
Nice hard run by DeAndre.
Hodges brings the play in. Amari Johnson's checked back in. Second and short. Johnson in motion is going to hand it off up the middle to Hill again. Running over defenders.
Moving wide half.
DeAndre Hill looks like he's got his legs back underneath him here late in the ball game.
Couldn't be at a better time for us. Let's see right here, JB. I think we may be going to have a switch in the backfield of positions. Let's see. No, maybe not.
No. Play clock at 15. 1st and 10. We're going to hand it off to Amari, looking for room around the right side. Latham throws a block. He's got the sideline. Streaking down. Going to be ran out of bounds.
That young man is fast.
And Hooks was fortunate that he ran out of room.
Right.
Because if he had had any more field to run right there.
Pretty good lead block out there by 52 Latham on the play.
Sure was. And then you just look at that leadership right there from Amari, high-fiving all of his offensive linemen right there. Give it to me. Give it to me, O-line.
Yep.
Under 10 minutes left to go. Pewitt leads by 3. Looking to have one of those classic slot T drives. Hands it off up the middle to DeAndre Hill.
Well, he makes a good first cut right there, you know.
He's got that burst. He's got that burst right there, you know.
Right, yeah.
He's doing a good job this year running behind his pads.
He's got pretty good vision, too. You know,
well, you got to think he's been running how many years now, too, you know?
Yeah, longer, yeah. A lot, 2 years, but
Right, even almost had 1,000. That was with Mr. 3A.
Yeah.
Got Mr. 3A starting at fullback, and he still had almost 1,000.
He was right at 1,000, yeah.
2nd and short. Going to hand it off to Tavian on the left side. Runs through a tackle. Tries to spin out of another one. Yeah. Won't be denied.
JB, uh-oh. We got 15 on somebody.
We got something late.
Yeah, little extras going on. JB, if Tavian's not gimped up right there, he scores on that one.
Oh, man. That was a little bit of a strange sequence. Normally you see somebody spun and spun down. He was spun down twice.
Pretty good effort with a bung ankle like that, too.
Great effort. Great effort. Tremendous. Now looking on the other side over there, that Hooks defensive line, you got a little hands on hips over there.
15 on them, too.
This is going to set us up right about the 1 yard line, ain't it? Knocking right on the door. There you go right here. You got two options in my book. You just run the sneak or you hand it off to the big fullback.
Yeah. in behind you big fellas there.
He's going to hand it off to Hill. And he's going to score a touchdown. Paul Pewitt, DeAndre Hill to finish off that drive right there.
Good drive right there by the Bulls, JB.
So Paul Pewitt looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion yet again. Pro formation. He's going to hand it off to Hill again.
Got it.
Cuts his way through the defense.
That was a big one there.
That was a big answer right there by the Pewitt offense. Well, that's what I didn't I ask you there? I mean, 30's had a big night for him offensively. How many tackles did he have that drive?
Make a tackle, did he?
Yeah.
Those chasing 2 scores again.
Yep. Yep. And this is, you know, this wouldn't surprise me right here. You know, they got to press the tempo and get a little more urgent, and that might play even more into our favor. You know,
Yeah.
like you were saying right here, we've had a rough time stopping 30.
Yeah.
But when you're chasing 2 scores like that, you're going to have to, for a spread team like them, they're going to look to throw it more.
Yeah.
Which, of course, they've had big plays through the air, some too.
Right.
But that also leads its way to turnovers.
Yeah. And quarterback laying flat on his back.
Just under 9 minutes left to go in the ball game. Pewitt leads by 11. Need to cover this kick well right here, Lance.
For sure. I kind of just squib it again, JB. Run and hit, run and hit.
He gets pretty good a hold to this one. Fielded and caught by 18. He had the speed on the last one. Be slung out of bounds, and they're going to call a penalty on us for late hit out of bounds.
Oh, Hodges, JB, he keeps him in. He's the first one down there. We didn't need to give them no short field there.
No.
Need to make them earn it.
That's what we're talking about up here, you know, almost. If you're going to give them that right there, almost go with the onside attempt.
Right. Gonna put them on our side.
And especially when they were looking to maybe have to throw it more.
Right.
You know, because if you set them up on the other side, you know, the 30 or so.
Yeah, now they can run the ball, do what they want to, and still have enough time, you know.
Yeah, and you're 4 down territory, back to what I was saying, you know what I mean? Because when you're on the other side of the 50, you know, if you get an incomplete pass or two, then you only got to play 1 down almost, you know? Well, I mean, they would have went for it at this point anyways. But so here we go. Woodside and Walls in the backfield. We're going to hand it off to Walls again, looking for more of the same. That one's going to be defended and tackled after about a gain of 3.
22 Isaac Hodges again in on the stop. I like this formation of it.
Empty right here. You know, Pewitt's been looking to bring pressure off of it defensively. And here we go again. Woodside throws a slant to Walls, completed. All right, a young man showing a little versatility, splitting out wide and catching a slant pass.
Nice tackle by number 11, Amari Johnson there in the open field.
You know me, I'd like to see Amari get that interception on that one right there.
Right, that's a hard one to pick there, though.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Woodside drops back, play action, looks deep down the middle of the field. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That's what we talk about, though, right there. See, you go, you want to take your shot, but then you don't get any yards on there, and you're set up with 2nd and 10.
JB, that quarterback feeling that heat too, because he took the snap in and started going backwards as fast as he could.
Got to stay disciplined here on D. You know, watch for the screen pass. They've motioned the back out of the backfield. Look for him on the swing pass, maybe.
It's got to be the longest time in between plays, I believe.
Play clock down to 12 seconds. Under 8 minutes left to go in the ball game. They're going to hand it off to Walls.
Number 3, Eric Morris diving in, making the stop again. He's hit that young man in his shins quite a few times this evening.
Yeah, and looks like he's going to have to check out of the ball game for a spell. No, he's going to gut it out. So here we go. 52, Ben Latham checks into the linebacker spot. Woodside, a little shovel pass to 41. It's going to be Travion Jones.
The shuttle pass, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
23, Tavian Brown with a stop.
Stopped short of the first down marker, though. It's going to bring up 4th and short. Wouldn't surprise me here if they call the timeout, right?
JB, I can't figure out, how can you pick up the ball to move? You're supposed to bring the chains to the ball. You don't bring the ball over to the chains.
Oh, my
You
goodness.
see what I'm saying? He had him spotted anyway. Short.
With that spot right there, they're just short. So here we go. After measuring it twice, they've confirmed that it's short.
It was short over here and short out there.
So here we go. Big play right here. 4th down. Woodside and Walls are in the backfield. H-back near the line of scrimmage. They're going to give it to him. Shrugs off a tackle. And he's going to have a 1st down.
Once he breaks that initial surge, you know, he's got a little room running.
He almost should have lowered his shoulder there after that, too. I don't even know why he made that second cut, you know.
Right.
That young man, you can tell he's feeling it. He's got to be just about over 30 carries.
Yeah,
he's answering the bell offensively tonight for Hooks.
Sure has. They're going to spine him a little spell on offense, though, in the future if they're going to want him playing defense.
So here we go. Woodside hands it off to Walls again. More of the same. And that time well defended by the Pewitt defense. Just over 6 minutes left to go in the ball game.
666 Wilson in there on the stop from his nose spot.
Brought in Wilson for some beef, didn't we?
Yep.
Second and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. Empty formation here for the Hornets. Got to look to defend the pass right here, Lance. You know they'd like to throw it over the middle. Look for him to go to 41 right here. Oh! Big shot on the slant pass. Jack Morris from the safety spot. Bringing the wood. And you know an old safety like me, that gets me fired up right there.
Yes, sir. That was a clean shot, too.
Yeah, sure was. Led with the shoulder right there.
Right, as many penalties are thrown nowadays for any kind of
targeting.
Just anyway, yeah, you touch somebody wrong nowadays, you get a penalty.
And you know what else? At this level right here, of course, when you get to the high levels, you know it's executed a lot more. But this level right here, that makes that receiver think twice about coming in there.
Yeah. Got them alligator arms.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So here we go, 3rd down. Woodside in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Walls.
Oh.
Brought down from behind. Noah Mayo on the tackle, and that could have been a touchdown-saving tackle right there.
We got 15 on us.
Oh, no. They're going to call horse collar?
No, there's extras over on the side.
We're going to get offsetting maybe. They're pointing both ways.
Big call right there.
That's going to be on us, and that's a big-time penalty right
They
there.
had him 3rd and long again.
Big-time penalty right there. You score 46. You've got a lot of bright spots in the game, but penalties is not one of them.
No, sir.
So here we go, 1st and goal from about the 2-yard line. Woodside hands it off the Walls. Reaches for the end zone. They're going to have him just short. Good effort right there.
Number 3 again, once again, Eric Morris from his linebacker spot making the stop. I bet Morris is getting tired of tackling 32, will you bet?
You got to have a couple more. Got to have a couple more. Hooks looks to line it up. You know where they're going. They're going to give it to him, and he's in. Touchdown for Hooks. That's going to make your score 46-41.
JB got the ground and pound now, baby. Got to cover an onside kick first, I imagine.
You know, look right here. It makes sense for Hooks to go for 2, right? That would make it a 3-score game. Even though, you know, the field goal at this level right here is, you know,
that kicker's
what
got
it
a pretty
is.
good leg over
Yep,
there.
yep. You have to, because, you know, there's no difference in 4 and 5. Well, for me, anyways.
Yep.
There's no difference between 4 and 5, but there's a difference between 5 and 3.
Right.
There's the fake right there.
We weren't even ready for it. What's this side just doing here?
No good.
Yeah, I just had the ball in his hand when he come up off the ground. Not
Would
sure
they
if
try a little fumble-rooski action there on the extra point?
Yeah, they had the 2 guys lined up right behind the line and snapped it to one of them. So 5-point game with 5 minutes left.
You know, you like it. It's creative. Looks good on the board, but you could have handed it to 30 right there.
It's been a lot less drawn up. Yeah, up by 5 with 5 minutes to go. We need about 5 first downs probably.
Yep, that's it. You act like you've seen one of these before.
5 yards at a time.
Starts with the kickoff.
Got to cover the kick.
Got to cover the kick. Got to recover it. You get one of those hot potatoes, you know, gets off somebody's hands and bounces the wrong way.
Got to get your hands team up there.
What'd you tell me about that football? It's odd shape.
Pointed on both ends. Takes crazy bounces, baby. That's why they play the game.
5-point ball game. 5 minutes, 14 seconds left.
See a bunch of single-digit numbers out there for the Bulls to recover the onside kick.
Yeah, they've got their hands team out there. Good move. You got your starting quarterback out there.
You got young Amari out there.
Weaver checks back into the ball game,
That's
so he
good.
looks like he's bounced back.
That's good to see.
It's been a slugfest here tonight.
Hey, it's been physical over here this
Sure
game.
has.
It's high scoring, you'd think it'd be a bunch of finesse, but it's been physical.
I mean, that offensive run game for Hooks has really surprised both of us. We knew the back was talented, but, I mean, the success they've had off of it. Hayes set to kick for the Hornets. It's going to be a high pooch cook, fielded by Makai Perry. Looks for some room, cuts upfield, lowers his shoulder, and a good return right there is going to set us up right about the 43, 42-yard line.
Nice play by Makai.
Very nice play by Makai.
That's not an easy catch running like that, catching it.
And then, you know, when he's returning it right there, he's got the ball secure,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
What is that young man? He a sophomore? Makai?
Makai's a junior.
Is he a junior?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we got a flag, JB. Something.
So are we still having some discussion after that return?
I'm not sure what's going on there. Why'd that go?
We didn't see a yellow. Didn't see a penalty marker.
We can't. Coach Dorsey over here can't get an explanation.
They're gonna say we lined up all sides.
So I guess they're going to decline and kick it again, or take it and kick it again, take the penalty in.
Well, you got to do it again.
How they calling us offsides on that, JB? Would we come out of the 5-yard window right here before the ball was kicked or something?
I just don't like the discussion well after the fact.
Right. Well, I've never seen the flag.
I've never seen a flag,
No.
so I don't like the discussion well after the fact. You know how we feel about it. You know, call it. You know, that's one thing, but don't.
Right. I mean, I don't know how you can be out. I guess you go. I guess you can't go in front of the 45 before he kicks it, maybe.
Take a crazy bounce, fielded well. Is that Weaver? Quarterback on the hands team. Now that one right there looks like it had a chance. That was a good bounce for the Hooks kickoff team.
That was a good bounce.
Well executed kick, but executed even better by your starting quarterback to come up with it.
Right spot, the right time, wasn't he? Now, we can hit them in the mouth right here and just ground and pound it out, baby.
They're going to be selling out. They're going to be selling out to stop the run, which, you know, that's what we're used to anyways.
Hit them with play action now, JB.
Now, Green had a pretty decent return on it, too. Look here, we're starting at their 40.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Hit them with play action right here, JB, and end.
You could. But then again, like you say, you know, 3 things happen when you throw it. Coach Crumrow sends the play in with his quarterback. Play clock at 10 now. We've got to go quickly here. He's going to hand it off the Hill up the middle.
Hill moving.
And even though Hooks is selling out for it, we still got a gain of 4.
Right. Got to give it to the big fellas up front tonight, JB.
Yeah. Minimal negative plays.
Right.
You know what I mean? The negative plays have been the snap.
And we hadn't had no motions or on the offensive line, hadn't had a penalty tonight.
Nope, hadn't had anybody just run free and blow anybody up in the backfield. Johnson in motion.
They're offside.
Green's going to keep it.
Oh,
Picks
nice.
up a block. Cuts up field. They're going to be offsides on them.
Yeah. Hey, I think Amari likes getting out there throwing that block because he sure gets out there and throws it.
And that's it. That goes back to the question we ask every week. Can they stop the slot? Yeah, you can score 41, but can you stop the slot?
His 41 don't do you no good if you got farther than you got 42.
Makai Perry brings the play in. I think the only bad thing about that run was we had the clock stop.
That's what I was thinking.
He's going to hand it off to Hill.
Boy, he's hitting it hard, isn't he?
Shows that power.
He gets a good, when the ball snaps, he comes off the ball good, you know what I'm saying?
He comes out of there low and explodes.
Like he'd be good coming out of the starter's block in the 100 or something, you know.
Clock rolls, under 4 minutes left to go here in the ball game. The Hooks have 2 timeouts left on the board.
What is it, 2nd and 5?
You get a score on this drive right here, you can almost stick a fork in it.
Oh, yeah.
Hands it off to Hill on the left side. Spinning forward. He's going to have another first down.
What you need, your senior fullback to put it away right here for you.
That's it.
What it's designed to do.
Answer the call.
Answer the call. Finish it. We'll have to take a snap to about 2:40 left in the game clock.
Under 3 minutes left. Hand it off to Hill. Spins his way forward.
Hey, I'm going to go back to what my good buddy JB had to talk about. How many tackles has number 30 made this second half since he's toted the ball 25 times or so?
Yes, sir.
Not even. We was calling his name about every third play in the first half, or 30 on the tackle.
You know, me and you, we've seen, especially at this level right here. I mean, if you're going to be the guy carrying it 30 times and then starting at linebacker, I mean, there are very few guys that can do it.
Special.
You got to be special. You got to be special. Lead the team in carries and lead the team in tackles. And not many of them that come through like that. Here we go. Hand off the sweep to Johnson on the sweep.
So it's going to burn their time one at a time out.
That's right. 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Pewitt leads by 5, putting the pressure on the Hooks defense. Got to finish it right here is what it's all about.
Yes, sir.
With this opportunity right here, you get an opportunity to go 1-0 in district, and you beat one of the top 4 in Hooks.
Right.
This is a big district game right here.
Big win.
You know.
If we can finish it off.
Yep. So here we go, 3rd and short. Hand it off to your man. Stretches for the end zone. Touchdown signal. Touchdown, Paul Pewitt. DeAndre Hill on the carry.
That's a 50 burger too, ain't it?
Yes, sir. And look right here. If you had, you know, I'm not sure what Coach Sibb has got there on the monitor right tonight, but if you had all of our point totals from the preseason, you know, if you were worried about our offense, tonight makes you feel better about that.
There you go.
You get into your first district game and you drop 50 points, you got to feel good about the offensive side of the ball.
You got to be getting close to 500 yards, probably 450, something like that.
So here we go. 2-point conversion. Green fakes to his fullback, looking to get the corner.
Nice run, man.
Side judge gets took out over here on the side. I believe he's got the 2-point conversion.
I never have signaled yet. Good. No good.
No good. Your score is going to be 52-41 with just over 2 minutes left to go in the ball game.
Good effort from the Green boy there on the quarterback on the run.
So pretty much that's been the story for the second half, right, as they've been chasing 10 or 11 points for the majority of the second half.
Yeah, that opening possession didn't come back to haunt us.
Fortunate. And then you get the bad bounce, bad snap, and you get it right there on the 1. That right there is the difference in the second half right there, those right there. They all add up, but it's key ones at key moments, you know.
Right.
And you know what? You look at their scores, you know, they beat Winnsboro by 1 score, you know. And like I say, that was when they had the receiver in the passing attack like they had.
Quarterback threw for 400.
Quarterback threw for 400.
Well, you can tell where he is a big part of they're missing a big part of their team when they're missing him, though. Because that quarterback's got a gun on him.
Yep. So, you know, a lot of bright spots on offense. You could go a whole lot of different ways, but I'm like you. I almost want to give a game ball to the offensive line. When it's a collective effort like this.
No doubt in my mind.
You know, your quarterback stepped up and led the way. Amari Johnson, your explosive playmaker, he's had huge splash plays. Well, DeAndre Hill's carried the way.
Oh, my, what a kick. That was sideways. Yeah, pretty good collectively. A pretty good outing by the offensive side of the ball.
For sure. Now, defensively on the other side right here.
Got to figure out a way to stop 30. That quarterback, like, he can't hardly move either. 31 ought to be limping. We're going to bring the heat.
We're going to bring the heat this whole series right here. Woodside in the backfield. Drops back. Looks over the middle of the field. Completed and caught.
Wow.
Number six, Larson Murray on the reception.
Nice throwing catch. He caught that in a bunch of traffic.
Besides a few screen passes, they've had their success in the slot in the middle of the field.
Right.
So here we go. Trips to the near side here. Woodside takes the snap, rolls right, throws deep down the sideline. That one just out of his arm. Looked like Cobbins misjudged that one right there just a bit.
Yeah, that's a pretty good throw there, JB. Coaching them up down there, old boy.
That's it. After the incompletion, the clock stops. 1:45 left. Pewitt leads by 11 here in the fourth quarter. Second down. Woodside in the gun. Sprints right. Pressure in his face, and he's going to take a sack. Good pressure by the Pewitt defense that time.
55 McGee in there, or Wilson in there.
22 Hodges coming in late. And that's going to force Hooks to take their last time out, stopping the clock at 1:38. Pewitt leads by 11.
I think they got one more left, maybe. Maybe.
What's it look like on the board now? That was Hooks' last time out, correct?
Yeah.
So here we go.
Look at this formation, baby.
Yep, funky set.
Funky set.
Empty right here. Look at Hawkins right here. There we go, false start.
Hawkins ready to go, ain't he?
Hawkins ready to go. He had that leg shaking. What do you say, Hawkins, when you got that leg kicking out there?
He put something to happen. You know, and he gives this Bulls defense a little bit of credit. They have a new system, you know, but man,
new scheme.
We're halfway through the, you know, I mean.
We know this quarterback's talented. I mean, that's what we've heard all off season long. Yeah. So here we go. Pressure from behind. Hit as he throws. James Bird on the pressure.
And you know, JB, Bird could have cleaned him up just then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got a pretty good shot on him. Quarterback never seen him coming.
So it's going to be 4th and long right here. Let's see if Bird or Hawkins can get home on this one right here.
Yeah, we didn't even bring no heat in. That was just 3 minutes front getting the pressure on them.
I mean, when you get in a situation like this, them two guys can pin their ears back.
Oh, yeah. They know when you know it's coming. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Looks like a couple of subs in. They're going to bring an offensive lineman out.
Another receiver in.
Looks like on that last one, they might have had an offensive lineman in for pass protection. Well, it didn't work for them that time. So here we go, 4th and a mile, 1:33 left to go in the ball game. Secondary's backed off for Pewitt. Bird explodes out of his stance, throws over the middle of the field. Now it's going to be caught, intercepted by Tavian Brown. And that right there is going to make your ankle feel a whole lot better.
Look, pretty good sportsmanship right here. Number 4, Joey Green, helping the quarterback up off the ground.
And that right there, that's a solid end right there to try to finish this thing off.
Yeah.
A bright spot defensively.
Yeah, we made them play into our hands there, you know. I mean, they knew what they was going to do.
So here you go with no timeout. You just got victory.
Hey, sweetest formation of all right
here. The best one.
Best one you can see right here.
Best one.
Well, JB, looks like we survived, young man.
Whew, man, what a game. What a game to start off district play right here, you know? I mean, me and you being old Bulls, like we already hate to see it going back and forth, but I mean, it's exciting.
It was worth price of admission than that. People that paid to get in here. It was worth price of admission. It was a hard-fought football game. Both teams played awful hard.
Hey, reset the play clock.
Here we go. Clock is rolling. Under a minute left to go. And a really solid win tonight for this Pewitt football team right here. A lot of things you're going to be able to clean up. A lot of things you're going to look at on film and you're going to get better at.
Yeah.
But check this out. Looking next week, we go back to the Bramadome. Homecoming and Chisholm coming in. And Chisholm, this is their what? Third year running the slot T. Yeah. We know they've got those two backs coming back. From everything we've seen on film, they look like they're rocking and rolling. It's going to be another tough one.
Hey, JB, number 30, just come over and grab DeMar. Look at number 30 over here shaking everybody's hand.
Good sportsmanship from that young man.
That's class right there, baby.
Yeah, that young man, he played his heart out too.
Yes, sir, he did. Yeah, he's a rough one. He's going to be a rough one in the year.
Oh, goodness me.
He's going to be. He is a rough one.
So overall, really happy with what you've seen offensively. Defensively, you had your hands full.
No, but I guess your ultimate goal is come in here and come out 1-0.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
1 point or 40 points. You're 1-0.
You got to get these district wins right here.
Yeah.
This was a big one.
I think Hooks is off this coming up week. I think whoever we play, they're off the next week. I might be wrong.
We got Chisholm coming in. Dangerfield will be back on.
Yeah. We got Chisholm, then we go 2 DCAT, and then Dangerfield, and then Prairie Land, and then Rapid.
We're going through the thick of it, like you said.
Yeah,
We're going through the thick of it.
We got one of them knocked down, though.
One of them knocked down.
Got to at least go 3-1 in the 4-game stretch right here.
Yes.
Got to go 3-1.
Yes. Especially if you want to set up that seeding, like we talked about.
Yeah.
So overall, I mean, it's tough to give the game ball, like we said. Quarterback stepped up big. Amari Johnson had really big impact plays that we talk about, explosive plays. I like, though, too, I think collectively, if you got this much success on offense, you got to give it to the offensive line, right?
I would think so. Like you said, there wasn't no motion penalties that I know of.
No illegal formation from those guys.
No holds that I know of.
We had the one down here, but I think it was on one of the backs blocking.
Very few negative plays, them in our backfield. When they were lining up, 5 and 6 guys on the line all night.
And like you say, we'll get the stats like we've got later on. We probably had 500 total yards offense.
It was real close.
So, that just speaks to your offensive line right there. So I think that'd be the game ball of them tonight.
Right. Myself, I do too.
All right. Well, for us right here, it's been a good one. Appreciate you staying tuned with us. We look forward to next week, homecoming.
See you out at the Bramadome. Good night. God bless and go Bulls.